At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the carry, this is Najee Harris, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on 3rd. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taken in by Freiermuth. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down throw for Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the gun, Henry. Into the secondary past the 40. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Harris once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Fields on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. The ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
What a dive! I think he caught it! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Play action now with Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Henry on the option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
There to bring it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go.
Running behind center with Harris. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Pickup of 0 on the play, and that leaves them with 4th and 6. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Ravens got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Sending a receiver left. Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
3rd and long for him here. That's Pickens with a catch out right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he got this close to midfield before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. That's right. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Fields out of the gun. This finds Austin complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action, Fields. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41. Fields throwing here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Second down and 10, Fields. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Steelers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So halftime has to wait 1 more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Connects on the crosser. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They had that one contained right at the line. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Running once more with Henry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
To the air, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Likely. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the red zone. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Slot man motioned over. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Lamar. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. He's throwing for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it.
That keeps the score. Ravens 24, Steelers 19.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jukes one defender. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now it's Fields. Flush down out to his left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Fields to throw. Pass, bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Off play action, it's Fields. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Left side, backs there, caught! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. This finds Likely. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs ahead. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Now Jackson off the play action. Taken in by Likely. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Man in motion out of the slot. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Lamar now from the gun. cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Good.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers jump in front late. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
West, right, sit. Hey, Ken.
Setting up to pass. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal.
38.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.